Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So different view and I'm looking a little scary, so I am so sorry. We're gonna jump right into the video. I wanted to bring you along my makeup room so you can shop my stash with me. I haven't filmed a video like this in a few months and I know you guys enjoy them, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And yeah, let's go grab some makeup. So this is the current beauty room, you guys. Miss Cleo is always with her mama. Most of my makeup is here, but I have some here. So let's start with the primer. Today, I really want to try out the new primer from One Size Beauty. I've tried this already without foundation, and I don't know how I feel about it. Excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. And you know what? I'm gonna grab this so we can go shopping. On this side, I have my foundations. So for my foundation, I've been really enjoying the House Labs foundation, the Too Faced, which I'm sure you guys know, and the Fit Me. So I am going to use it with a drugstore foundation to see, actually, no, you know what? Let's try it with the One Size BBB cream because this one is actually good. So foundation, concealers, these are all the ones that I currently have. I always want to gravitate towards this one, but I'm going to try to use something else. Let's go with this one actually. You know what? Let's use the Sephora ones. I haven't used these in quite some time, and honestly, these are super bomb. So I'm going to add those to our little basket. For bronzers, I'm going to use the Colourpop ones because these are just really nice. I think I'm going to mix both of these. Then we're going to move back onto this side. These last drawers are my blush palettes, or my blush drawers. I think I want to do something, I don't know, I'm feeling something a little orangey, so let's go in. I really like this cream blush from Jaclyn Cosmetics. And I think I'm going to top it off with the Pure Nude Baked Blush by Essence. My highlight drawer, I recently decluttered this. So this is my current highlighter drawer, which I love. Let's see, what do we want to use? Let's use something that I haven't used in quite some time, which I don't know what it is. Okay, I haven't used this in quite some time. The Fenty Beauty Kilowatts, I think. Yep, Kilowatt. This one is really good, but I honestly forget about it all the time. So highlight. Now moving on to the setting powders. I have some in this drawer, and I think for today I'm going to use this one, the Dominique Cosmetics. It's been my go-to, and I don't think I've shown it much love on my channel. So here's the powder. The last thing I think we are going to grab before my camera dies are some palettes. And today I'm going to go for the Carnival palette and then some of the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palettes. So let's go ahead and grab her. And I just bought this new palette from Morphe. It is so beautiful, but we're going to save that for a later video. And I think I'm going to go with this palette as well. So I'm going to take that and put it in my little cart. And we are ready to film. We're going to jump right in, you guys, okay? Because this look literally is straight fire. I love how this turned out. Shout out to the original creator of this look. I don't know who she is. I found this look on Pinterest, but it doesn't have the original creator. So if you guys know who she is, shout out to her for creating such an amazing look. I just went with the Carnival palette, the one with Stacey Marie, and I started with the shade Reckless. I'm using a detailed brush. These are the What's Up Beauty brushes, which I will have linked down below. I am mapping out the shape of my full cut crease. I'm still learning, you guys. So if you have any techniques that you like to use, definitely share them in the comment section down below. But this is just what I feel has worked for me so far, because again, I am still learning. So I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to start to buff out the edges of the cut crease. taking your time and really blending that out and diffusing it is what's going to create that very beautiful, flawless look. I'm not sure if I added a clip, but I also went with the shade Inferno, which is a red, to help me diffuse that color. Now, Reckless is definitely a little bit more of a deep burgundy, but with the red, I thought it looked really, really pretty. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next shade, which is Pillow Talk. This is a matte vanilla, which of course we are placing that underneath the brow bone. If you know, you know. And then we're gonna take a flat shader brush. This is from Michaels, and I'm taking my not my primer, my eyeshadow base again, and I'm going to start cutting the crease. This is probably the most time consuming out of everything, out of a full cut crease, and I'm sure the better I get at it, maybe the faster I will get at it as well. But I like to take my time because I am still learning the shape that I like for me. And so I feel like taking my time really just helps me get the look that I'm going for. So here I'm starting to wing it out, and I don't know if you can notice, but I'm kind of moving my head so it can help me just get that super clean, sharp line. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of micellar water and a Q-tip. Shout out to my friend Tatanisha for literally putting me on this trick. I never thought of doing anything like that, and then I was always too lazy. But it definitely helps, and it makes a difference in just cleaning up the base and preparing your lid for other colors. I'm going to go back with my base and applying that with the same brush all over the lid to really start creating that flawless base. Again, cleaning it up really is going to make a huge difference. And then I am going to take a smaller brush, the same one that I used to cut the crease, and I am making sure that I clean up everything. I don't want any mistakes or any imperfections. Now we're going to take a neon green. This one is called Ecstasy. It is so beautiful, you guys. I wish I would have worn like a lime green shirt, but I don't own one. So I'm going to take this in the inner half part of the eye and really packing it on. And then I'm going back into the palette and I'm taking the shade Why Though, which is a really pretty like baby blue mint. And that color is going to go all over the lid. The original creator of this look, I think she had a different blue, but I wanted something a little softer. I'm going to take a little bit of tape and again placing it on the back of my hand to remove a little bit of the stickiness so it's not so harmful to the skin. And I'm trying my best to align it to the wing that we already created, if that makes sense. That way everything can just flow together. And I'm going in with the e.l.f. liner brush. Seriously, you guys, that is such a game changer. I love this brush so much, and it's so inexpensive. It's maybe $3, and I'm just going back with the same cranberry shade. So again, Reckless and a little bit of Inferno. So mixing like a red with a burgundy color, and it just made the most beautiful color. I also took a little bit of that green to the outer corners, if you guys saw that. For some reason, my camera didn't record it. I must have not paid attention. But we're slowly going to take off the tape, and I love how sharp it is. Now we're going to take some lashes. These are the OMG lashes in the style 1990. They're still available, but not on my website. I will link it down below in case you guys want them. I wanted to try out the One Size Beauty primer. This one is a new one, and I don't know how I feel about it. First of all, the smell is very unique. It reminds me of like feet cream. I don't know. It smells pretty funky, and you do have to tap it in. Otherwise, it starts balling up on the skin. I figured that we would pair it with the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB cream. This one is really good if you have oily skin, large pores, texture, all that type of stuff. It's really good for that. My shade is medium 3G, and I think the shade actually matches me pretty well. I love how this wears on the skin. It's like a buildable medium to full coverage foundation, but it lays beautifully again on us oily skin girls, and it wears really nicely. So I will keep you updated on the primer. I will try it a few more times, but I do have to say, first impressions, I was expecting it to be way better. For my concealer, I'm taking the Best Skin by Sephora. If you guys remember when these first came out, it's like I really like them, and then typical me, I try out new things and I forget about other items. But This is a great concealer if you're looking to get something affordable, full coverage, and with a lot of shades. They have so many undertones, very inclusive. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer as well. This is from SHEGLAM. I don't remember the name, but again, I will have everything as always listed in the description. And I'm going to bronze the cheekbones, the forehead, the nose, and then a little bit on the jawline. This brush right here, I got it at Walmart. I believe it's from the Beauty Bar. If I can find it, I will link it, but it's so good. It's like a dual-ended brush. You get a nice stippling brush on one side, and then the other one is more rounded, not stiffer, but it has more compacted bristles, and it's just a really good brush. So I just wanted to mention it. Long story short, we're going to blend out the bronzer, and then we're going to go in and blend the concealer. I love how brightening this concealer is, and again, great if you're looking for extra coverage. For my concealer, I decided to blend it out with a brush. This one is also really nice. I believe it's from Anissa Beauty. And then we're going to apply a little bit of blush. This is the Dominique Cosmetics liquid blush. I forgot the name, but it's so pretty. It's probably my favorite color of liquid blushes that I have. We're going to stipple that on. I felt like a peach color went well with this look, but now that I'm editing, I'm like, I should have done a berry blush. It would have been such a monochromatic moment, but oh well, here we are. We're going to set the skin with the Dominique Cosmetics Translucent, I think, setting powder. This one is really good, you guys. There are tons of powders out there, definitely, but for what this one is, I actually really enjoy it. I am making sure that I'm baking the areas where I get oily, which is the T-zone for me. That's where I get really, really oily. And then my smile lines, I tend to crease sometimes there depending on the foundation or how heavy I am with my application. For my eyeliner, I'm using this one by LA Colors. The gel neon eyeliners are so good, you guys. So worth the money. They're maybe $1, maybe $2. They are on the waxy side, but they look so beautiful. And then we are going to complete the lower lash line using that beautiful berry color and just really bringing the whole look together. I am obsessed with the way this turned out. It is such a fun, bright, colorful summer/spring look that I hope you guys recreate because it was so much fun. And I have my planner ready, so if you guys want to leave me any video ideas for the month of May, let me know and I will jot them down. We're going to move on to bronzer. I am using the Colourpop pressed bronzers. These are so good. The formula is so silky and velvety, and they just make your skin look delicious, like you've been out all day in the sun, but without the harmful rays. So love that. I really like their silk pressed, or whatever they're called, velvet pressed powders, bronzers. You know what I mean. We're going to bronze up the jawline to make everything nice and balanced. And then we are going to set the liquid blush with a more pink toned blush. This one is from Essence. And I really like the formula, surprisingly. It's not matte, but it looks really pretty. And then using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatts, is that the name of it? The highlight. This is a highlight that I don't really gravitate towards. Don't know why, but it's really pretty on the skin. If you have medium to tan skin, this looks actually really, really nice. And I loved how my skin was looking. It looked really like flawless. And I applied the Orpha X Dose of Colors collaboration lipstick, setting the skin with the Milk Makeup Matte Setting Spray. I've been really enjoying the setting spray for the hotter summer days here in Houston. And that pretty much completes today's look. What do you guys think? I know some of you loved this look on my Instagram, so I hope you guys recreate it. Tag me on all your pictures. I would love to repost you and show you some love. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.